Hi everyone. Okay, so in this video we're going to be using the graphing function and more specifically the trace operation on the graphing package of the TI-nspire. We're going to be looking for the maximum, the minimums, and the zeros of a function. So we have a cubic graph here and a domain of -10 to 10. So we're going to graph it on the graphing package and hopefully find all the features of the graph. So if you want to take pause the video and take a photo of this question, I will move then on to the calculator screen. Okay, here we go. So we're going to sketch the function, which is 3x cubed, and we've got -2x and then -1. Okay, press enter. Now we see the graph here. The domain is already 10 to -10. If for some reason that wasn't, you can just double click this and change this to whatever value you want. Same thing goes for this one. The other option to do to change the domain could be to go to menu, window zoom, window settings, and then you can change the domain there. Okay, that's just a small side note. Okay, so we have our function. We're going to use trace, so we're going to go menu, trace, graph trace, right? And what we can do is we can use actually, so I'm using the left and right arrows. You can see on the calculator on the left, you'll use these arrows here. So I'm going to keep moving. So I find a maximum at this point. So let's say we're down here, okay? So we could go to the right, and then we find a maximum point. Let me just move the graph a little bit so we can see a bit better. Okay, it homes in on the maximum and the little yellow flag appears. So the maximum occurs at -0.471 and -0.371, so the x coordinate and the y coordinate. If we keep moving to the right, we find the y-intercept is at 0, -1, and we find the minimum is at 0.471 and -1.63. If we keep moving to the right, it also finds the 0, which is the intercept with the x-axis being 1 and 0. So a pretty useful operation, the trace function, to quickly find multiple key points of interest with on the graph. Okay.